How to start selling to China. I've got a strategy with 7 tips to get you started. Make sure you watch the entire episode because some of these tips may be thinking outside of the box way to get your business off the ground. Hi, my name is Lee and I'm your host for today's episode. Last month, I helped a restaurant here in Dubai to start a strategy to sell to Chinese consumers. 1 month later, this restaurant has achieved 21% increase in its revenue. Impressive, right? Well, in this video, I'm going to break down this strategy into 7 simple steps. This video is perfect for you if you do not have any prior knowledge of how to sell to Chinese consumers and require a step-by-step guide. Let's get started. Step number 1, defining your target audience. You may think the Chinese consumer is one single group. You are wrong. Generally speaking, there are 3 subgroups: Chinese consumers residing in mainland China, the Greater China region, including Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Macau, as well as the overseas Chinese. Each of these groups has distinctive preferences when it comes to purchasing. For example, the social media apps they are using, the payment method, and the language preference. So if your business can focus on one single subgroup, you might be surprised to find out how quickly you can win over the rest of the groups. Let's take Black Star Cafe in Sydney, Australia as a perfect example. This cafe is a neighborhood cafe in Sydney. However, it has a very popular product called the watermelon cake. After the cafe has started to promote its watermelon cake to local Chinese, this product went viral among overseas Chinese group and quickly reached to the whole Chinese social media network. So nowadays, Chinese tourists visiting Sydney are going to check out 3 things: the Opera House, the kangaroos, and the watermelon cake. This is a perfect example showing how important it is to get the right audience at the start. After niche down your target audience, now it's time to think about where you are going to deliver your products and service. Whether it's a physical store such as a fitness center or dental clinic that you would like to increase the number of Chinese consumers coming in, or you're planning to have an online business via e-commerce. Deciding where to sell your product or service would have an impact on your marketing channel and cost. Let's take Tina's Nail Art as an example. It's a cloud-based nail art service, only target tourists from China in Thailand. After the customer selecting the preferred time and location for the nail art, the nail art artist will come to your door with a complete nail kit to do the work at the customer's convenience. This type of business model doesn't require a physical location that can save a lot of money on rental and other fixed costs. However, it does require a lot of marketing effort through online social media. Regardless where you're planning to sell your product or service, you have to look up the relevant legal requirement. If you are planning to sell to China via e-commerce platforms such as JD or Tmall, in addition to your local relevant legal requirements, you are also subject to the legal requirements from the cross-border selling, the taxations, and the platform rules. Sometimes getting all these set up could be a quite daunting experience. Therefore, I would strongly advise you to have a legal advisor to help you with this. If your business is mainly operated offline, having these points checked out could be very beneficial. Make sure you have your important signage and product description translated into Chinese. By doing so, it may help you to build a connection between your business and the Chinese consumers. And more importantly, it will help you to reduce the possibility of having future confliction. For example, if you do own a local restaurant, make sure you translate your menu into Chinese. And if you do have a guest house, make sure you put all the signage in Chinese as well. Adopting China-ready payment option. Make sure you have at least one of these payment methods available in your business: WeChat Pay, Alipay, or UnionPay. If you still have the capacity in your business, do learn a little bit of Chinese phrases. By greeting Chinese customers in Chinese will help your business go a long way. Now that you have your business set up and running, it's time to focus on marketing. It is one of the most important steps to have when you try to target Chinese consumers. When targeting Chinese consumers, website may not be a good option. Instead, having social media account could be a better option. Bear in mind that even the overseas Chinese group spend the majority of their time on Chinese social media. Depending on the selected target audience we talked about in tip number 1, You might want to start using WeChat if your main audience is coming from mainland China. Having Line account set up if your main target is to Taiwan. Red is a great account to have if your business is associated with fashion, food, and travel. Of course, you may want to start your Chinese TikTok Douyin account to help you to leverage the traffic and convert them into clients. I have made a video about the 6 most popular social media and e-commerce apps in China, which include the fundamentals, the main features, and whether it's suitable for your business in details. I will link it right here. You might want to check it out. Social media is the best way to get your business discovered by your potential Chinese clients. Make sure your contents are all in Chinese. Please do not use English contents and repost them onto Chinese social medias, as this would build a barrier between your business and your Chinese clients. You can also try to reach out to some Chinese influencers by sending out products or service in exchange of a post. However, nowadays the most cost-effective ways to do Chinese influencer marketing is through KOCs. If you wonder what KOC marketing is about and would like a tutorial about it, make sure you like this video and leave a comment down below so that I know it's a topic to cover in the future. Now let's talk about ads. There are many ways to increase your sales by running paid ads. The most effective paid ads are usually run by social media, including WeChat, Douyin, and Red. We are fortunate to team up with some of the best ads agency in China to run these social media ads for our clients. However, if your business doesn't have budget to run paid ad through a specialist, you might want to check out the last point. I trust you do understand the power of word of mouth. And guess what? Chinese do take that into consideration prior to purchasing any product or service. Most of the Chinese consumers will actually search for social proof before making decision for purchasing. Therefore, having your business endorsed by Chinese consumers is very important. You can do this through different ways. Create a personal social media account and build personal connections with some of the customers. My friend Mohammed in Egypt runs a travel agency. 90% of his customers are coming from referral. By building personal relationships with past consumers will help you to gain more leads through them. Running social media marketing campaigns is another way to help you. A popular marketing campaign among Chinese social media is called collecting likes. This is how it works. If a Chinese came to your restaurant to eat, offer them a free drink if they take a photo of your restaurant and share on their social media account. And the twist is, they need to have at least 5 or 10 likes, which means they will actively share this post to their friends in order to collect the likes to redeem the free drinks. And you know what? This has been one of the most effective way of the strategy I implemented to the restaurant here in Dubai. Alright, if you are still watching this video, that means you are super invested in reaching to Chinese consumers. And at eChina Academy, we love to empower those dedicated business owners. Make sure you check out the eChina Academy group on LinkedIn, where I will be sharing tips and tricks regularly. I'll leave the description link down below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.